Hi, listeners. This is Shiny here again. And today we are going to be looking at food hacks for a healthy skin. I'm sure all of us would love to get a compliment, right? If someone comes across and say, "Hey, you have a fantastic complexion. What do you do?" I'm sure you'll be beaming, right, with that compliment. So this is the kind of compliment that all of us like to receive. And I'm sure you're keen to know what are the foodstuffs, or rather, what are the strategies that you can do nutrition wise to get a fantastic complexion. So here we go. Are you excited? Grab your pen and paper and start noting down as to what needs to be done. So, main thing about complexion, if you really want a clear skin, it'll be good to have certain basics right. And the first thing is to make sure that you're getting adequate sleep. Do not compromise on sleep at all. That's the foundation for anything that you want to do for health. So when you say sleep, it's not just about getting 8 hours of sleep, but it's about going to bed at a certain time. So it'd be great if you can hit the bed by 10 p.m. If possible, at least be in bed by 9:30 so that by 10 you really start sleeping. And then you wake up by say 5, 5:30 a.m. or even 6 a.m. So deep restful sleep heals your system, does a lot of repair work, and then you will start seeing the results. Be it weight loss or be it healthy hair or skin, digestive system, you need good sleep. Done? Besides this, the next aspect which we really need to focus is water. So, drinking a good amount of water cleanses our system. We won't have any constipation issues. And every time you start drinking adequate water, you will really feel so refreshed. And even if you're looking at somebody's face, you'll see that their eyes are so bright, and then the skin also looks fabulous. Just do this one hack. Trust me, you will see fabulous results. So now it all depends on where you live, which part of the world you are, how much you sweat, how much of exercise or physical activity do you indulge in, and then how much of sweat loss is happening. And based on that, you will have to hydrate yourself. So, one easy tip is to make sure that you check the color of urine every time you visit the restroom. And if it is yellow, then you know that you are dehydrated. So, make sure that your urine is colorless. Then we know that you are in a hydrated state. So, this is the basic marker. You could get started from there. Fine. And the next aspect is, of course, iron rich foods, or rather, even anemia. So, you know, when you get a blood test done and the doctor tells you, hey, looks like your hemoglobin and ferritin is low, and you might want to work on that. So, first thing is to take a deworming medication because there could be intestinal worms which are absorbing all your nutrients. They are eating it up and you're not getting enough. That's one aspect. Next thing is also you could be taking iron rich foods, but then you're drinking a lot of coffee along with it, or perhaps tea. Or if there are iron rich foods that's combined with wine or any sort of alcohol, now these are factors which will not allow your body to absorb iron completely. So you don't want these kind of foods to interfere, right? So make sure that you really get all the knowledge about which are the iron rich foods and how we can consume it and to maintain those levels, because then you will really see fabulous results. Now the most important aspect is digestive health. So first thing in the morning when you wake up, if you're able to have a good bowel movement, cleanse your system, because whatever needs to be out, so all the toxins have to be flushed out, right? Now, do everything possible to get that aspect right. So, if you exercise regularly, it's going to help a lot to prevent any kind of constipation. Next is also squatting. So, if you're using, say, an Indian style toilet, that's going to be very, very beneficial. Squatting is something that truly helps for a complete bowel movement, a complete bowel evacuation. That makes a big difference. Next is drinking adequate water, eating fiber rich foods. So pile up a lot of vegetables on your plate for all your main meals. And also make sure that you snack on fresh fruits, not juices, but you really bite into a fruit and eat it the way nature has given to you. So fresh fruits, whole fruits have so much of fiber. And plus, of course, all the beans. Don't you like your three bean salad or else your rajma, chana, the sundal? These kind of foods have quite a lot of fiber. So all these aspects will ensure that your digestive health is good. Another thing is also to eat a wide variety of these foodstuffs. So when you start eating like this, then automatically the bacteria, the friendly gut bacteria, which is there in your intestine, starts thriving really well. And you will start seeing the results. Your intestines and your brain, there is a strong connection. They keep talking to each other all the time. And If your digestive health is fantastic, it will start reflecting on your face, and you don't want to miss out on that. And drinking buttermilk, or even having fermented rice mixed with buttermilk, or having a millet porridge with buttermilk, are some of the hacks that we recommend a lot. And traditionally in India, these are stuff that one drinks or one consumes quite often, and especially during summer months, and the results are fabulous. So don't miss out on gut health. And wherever you are, whichever part of the world you are culturally, start focusing on those kind of fermented foods and all that, and you will see such fabulous results. So moving on, another important thing that we shouldn't miss is having colorful fruits and vegetables. So, natural colors, which means fresh fruits and vegetables in large quantities. So, the more you eat, the better. So, you step up these kind of foodstuffs over a period of time, because overnight, if you're going to be eating large volumes of salads or cooked vegetable and all that, it's just that the entire fiber quantity can give you a lot of flatulence or gas, and it can cause a lot of discomfort, and you don't want that, right? So you step up vegetable fruit intake over a period of time, week after week you step it up, so that you're in a very comfortable space, right? And then having purple cabbage and different colored bell peppers or capsicums, and then having local berries, fruits, gooseberries. So these are the kind of things that you can include in your plan, and you will start seeing that in 2 weeks time you'll really start seeing very good results. You don't want to miss that, right? And just by eating your local food, you will get the maximum amount of vitamins and minerals naturally. And that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. Don't miss on that at all. Okay. And the most common factor that we tend to avoid or miss, the next thing that I'm going to be discussing, is the food allergy or intolerance. See, some of us are pretty sensitive to peanuts, soy, eggs, milk and milk products. It could be cheese, chocolates, any of the beverages that you consume which has milk in it, or desserts, and even different varieties of breads, because there's a lot of wheat and rye in it. And this could be one of the factors why you constantly get a lot of acne, or there are some kind of rashes. So please do watch out. Food allergy or intolerances are something which we can't ignore, and that will easily reflect on your skin. So watch out for this. There are tests to figure out, or you can even do an elimination test. So work with a qualified professional, and you will know exactly how to eliminate these from the diet, and then reintroduce, and then figure out what to avoid for the rest of your life and what to consume in moderation. Okay, so there is a process to do it. And so food allergy and intolerance is something that you want to keep in mind. Don't miss out on that, right? Now the most important thing is vitamin C. See, I'm sure you would have seen in Instagram and in a whole lot of social media that there are a lot of influencers who use vitamin C serum externally. But just imagine if you're going to be consuming foodstuffs which are naturally rich in vitamin C, and you will get a whole lot of benefits. So where do you find them? Fresh sprouts. Raw sprouts is what you take, not the cooked ones. And then all sorts of berries and fresh fruits. Citrus. All the citrus fruits have quite a lot of vitamin C. Broccoli does have. And also those different colored vegetables that I asked you to consume earlier. So whatever salads you're taking, make sure that you're quite generous with the amount of lemon juice or lime that you add to the salad as a dressing. So that's going to be very, very beneficial. And vitamin C also helps in iron uptake. And if you have iron and zinc and all these vitamins and minerals, you will see fabulous results with your skin. So make sure that you include them regularly. Next aspect is definitely the unpolished grains. So, because if you're going to be processing and removing all the fiber or the bran from the rice or the wheat and all that, you get those refined flour or the refined rice, which is not at all good for health. So, the best will be to go ahead and eat unpolished grains. So, trying to get anything which is semi polished, even that's still okay. You get those whole lot of B complex vitamins there. Fine. So, these are the kind of things that if you could focus. Another most important factor is definitely exercise, because when you exercise, you will see a lot of changes with your oxygen uptake, and then you also eliminate a lot of unwanted stuff from your system. And you will see that how exercise rejuvenates you, and you sweat so much, and you have those that little bit of pink, the natural blush that comes on your face, right? And exercise is a fantastic stress buster, and we all know how stress can damage our skin and hair and nails, and also the overall immune system. So these are the most important factors to focus on. and see if you could pay attention to this. You will be able to see amazing results. Okay, so all the very best for a glowing complexion, and I'm sure you're going to be getting a lot of compliments. All the very best. Bye bye.